Howdy,
Good
folks.
evening, everybody.
Hi.
You're watching the Jeff and Dan Show.
Yes.
I am Dan.
I am Jeff.
This is Jeff. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Yes. Jeff, I got to tell you. I've been paying attention this Christmas, and I've been taking notes.
Okay.
The Christmas season just started.
Yeah.
And it's just ramping up, but I've already have enough now that'll make you sick.
Okay. All right.
First of all, let's start with TV. I'll wait till you clean that up. You turn on the TV.
Yeah.
Any channel.
Yes.
First of all, let's go to the TV guide. You'll turn on the TV guide. You've got 9 different channels of showing nothing but Christmas movies.
Yes.
And they're all the same.
Yeah.
She falls in love. He falls in love.
Yeah.
They have a merry, bright, wild Christmas together.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really happens all the time. What is it with Christmas and love?
I have no idea. Why do people feel like they have to put the two things together and be like, I don't know, man. Santa
I don't
baby
know
is-
either. But anyways, that's not really my gripe.
Yeah.
My gripe is you pick a channel. Go to that channel. Right now, every third commercial is something Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Pretty soon it's going to be every single
Yes.
commercial is nothing but Christmas.
Pretty much.
And it's like, you got the December to Remember sale from the car companies. All the
Yes.
car companies are having huge sales with cars with big ribbons on. When's the last time you ever known anybody get a fucking car for Christmas gift? Nobody's ever gotten a car for fucking Christmas. Nobody.
Nobody, especially not Alexis.
Exactly. December to Remember. Yeah, I got myself a new car.
Yeah, and then you see all these commercials with the freaking Mercedes-Benz commercials. They're really good ones. The ones that are Santa Claus is driving a Mercedes-Benz, and what's leading his Mercedes-Benz sleigh? Why, of course, 8 SUVs.
Mercedes-Benz SUVs.
Yes, that's what's driving them. And it's like,
Oh, you can't get that Mercedes to go by itself?
right, exactly. Your sleigh is not flyable.
And that's the Mercedes commercials.
Yes. There's Lexus, there's Toyota, there's a ton of them.
Now look at all the products.
Yeah.
Christmas napkins. Christmas Elf and Keebler cookies.
Yes.
Christmas Elf and Keebler crackers.
Yeah.
Christmas sandwich bags. Christmas sandwich bags.
Right.
Christmas sandwich bags.
Exactly. It's not.
You got Christmas everything.
Yeah.
Christmas fire pokers. Christmas pate spreaders.
Yeah.
Christmas napkin holders.
Yeah. There's tons and tons of Christmas shit.
Mailbox Christmas covers.
That's true. I've seen that
Christmas
too.
decorations out the wazoo.
Yeah.
Christmas decorations. I drove past a house tonight, as a matter of fact. I looked in the window, saw a white Christmas tree with sunflowers on it. Christmas trees with sunflowers on it.
It's the craziest shit. Who ever thought of that?
You can get purple Christmas trees now.
That's right. Yeah.
All kinds of products are Christmas.
You can get
all
the
these
rainbow Christmas tree.
rainbow Christmas trees.
Yeah. Those
Everything
are good
Christmas.
too.
Everything Christmas.
Yes.
And I'm just fed up. We haven't even started the Christmas season, really.
Yeah. Technically.
But I am just fed up
Yeah.
with the commercialism of Christmas.
Yeah.
Can't we do something about commercialism? I know everybody wants and needs to make a profit. I totally understand that. But why do you have to make me feel bad because I didn't go get Santa Claus shaped elf and Keebler cookies?
Yeah. Or I didn't provide your peanut butter and jelly sandwich inside of a Ziploc Christmas bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Plastic Christmas silverware in red and green and shine.
I got my weed in a fucking Ziploc bag, man. It's got little rainbow, or like little wreaths all over it, man. It's great shit, homie. It's to have some of that, you know. Yeah, your drug dealer would be like, fuck that, just take that shit, man.
That's all I had, man. That's all I had.
I got them on sale. I know it's the middle of February and everything, but you know.
But it's the commercialism of Christmas, and I can't help but wonder if that doesn't bring on the Christmas blues. But you got every single company pounding it down our throats. You need this for Christmas. Your
Right.
Christmas will be spectacular if you just go out and buy this nice table spread.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of.
Everything Christmas. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I cannot take. She
Oh my
doesn't
God.
even like Christmas anymore.
She doesn't fucking like it either.
But there's only one thing I guess I can do about it.
What's that?
You can buy my Christmas towel. This one here comes in snow. This is the color of snow.
That's
this
right.
one here will clean up any Christmas mess that you might have had.
That's
or
right.
have.
Yes.
You can. It's the color is snow. You can even go out there and just set it. I don't know. That's my
Yes.
Christmas towel.
That's right.
Buy my Christmas towel.
His terrible Christmas towel. You can spin it around. You can do whatever you want with it. That's right.
Yeah.
Terrible Christmas towel.
Okay, enough about Christmas. I've had it with Christmas.
Yes.
Although I do like Christmas. I really love Christmas, but I do have to say this. I notice more and more people are starting Christmas earlier and earlier every year.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yes.
it's to the point now where Warm 103, which isn't Warm 103 anymore, they now start playing Christmas music, I think, the day after Halloween.
I believe it.
And don't get me wrong, dude. I love Christmas lights, and I love the Christmas food and the cookies and the good times and all of that and the music. But, dude, I can't take 2 months of Christmas, man.
Right. Yeah.
Give me 3 weeks, maybe even give me 4 weeks.
Yeah, the month of December.
How
Just
many?
make it
How many times can you really hear Silent Night without blowing a gasket?
that.
Fuck this Silent Night shit!
Now you know why people go out and shoot other people. It's fucked up.
Well, I think some of the Christmas blues come from
Yeah.
this constant bombarding of Christmas, and your life is no good unless you get all these Christmas things.
That's right. Well, there is a study, as a matter of fact, that says you can have too much Christmas shit. You can have too much Christmas music, too many Christmas commercials, too much Christmas TV, too much Christmas this shoved down your throat completely for too long a period of time will actually drive your mood into the ground.
I believe it. Why? Did the study happen to say why it works like that?
Because it's an overabundance of cheer. And what happens is your mind is automatically set to want to revert or go against what it's seeing there. See what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So in other words, oh, too much Christmas cheer, blah, 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 and your mind wants to go, okay, I've had enough Christmas cheer, what's the opposite of that?
I need the antidote.
Right, exactly. And there's no letdown from it because it's everywhere. So what do? Your brain shuts down. And when it does, your positivity shuts down as well. Doesn't mean you necessarily become negative. Just means you're not as cheerful as you should be or want to be.
Maybe become neutral.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, numb is more probably the correct association. But that's the thing, man. I honestly believe that that's true. You can get a little too much of that stuff. And it's really, really weird. I don't know about you, but years with Christmas get different every season.
What?
Some Christmases come and I'm like, oh, Christmas, I love it. You know what I mean? I want to go look at the Christmas trees, and I want to go look at the pretty Christmas lights, and I want to go down and visit all the Christmas trees in D.C. or go to New York and walk around in the streets and look at all the pretty displays and, you know, all the blah, 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 blah. And some years I'm like, fuck all that. You know what I mean? I just want to sit at home. This shit can go to hell. Fuck that, man. I don't know why, but everybody's like that. Some years you just don't feel it. You're not into it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be from a loved one passing or anything like that. It could just be because you don't feel like it.
Do you think children feel this, or is it still too new and still
I think it's still too new.
too new for
I
them?
do. Yeah. I
And
really
they're
don't.
shielded. Parents tend to shield them from.
Yes, yeah. I think once kids get to that point where they realize that there is no magic in Christmas, then they start to lose their fascination with the actual holiday. And that's when they start to do the fluctuations, kind of like everybody else does. Now, there are those people who are just always on Adderall or Ritalin or whatever the fuck it is, who just always have a thing for Christmas. Oh, I love Christmas. Oh, I love Christmas. And you just want to shoot half of those people. But the thing is with that is you can't change their minds. And it's probably a good idea not to. Just let them go.
Yes.
You go do your own thing.
You go do your own thing, but
That's
you just
right.
remember, Christmas is fine. But not in September!
Yeah. I just got done with October and fucking Halloween. I'm looking at Christmas trees. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I do agree with that. I do think that the month of November should be sort of cut off just for Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? I think we're blurring the lines a little too much here. Now, that being said, yeah, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but last year's Thanksgiving actually happened on like the 23rd. And then this year was like the 29th or something. So it was like really, really super late. That's part of the problem when people are saying we've blurred too much of the lines. Christmas and Thanksgiving have, totally gone over on one another.
What? Why can't we? Now, again, everybody do what they want, and that's fine. But why can't, and I'm not saying make a law or anything like this, but why can't we just naturally gravitate to Christmas starts Black Friday?
Sure. I think that's the way it should be anyway. The day after Thanksgiving is the one where we just go, okay, now Christmas everything. You know what I mean? Christmas everything. But here's the thing though, man. Let's talk about Black Friday for a minute. Black Friday's just stupid.
Oh, nowadays it is. It didn't used to be, but it is now.
It
is now.
Dumbest fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because 99.9% of the people who are buying shit on Black Friday are not buying it for other people. They're buying it for themselves. Which I'm cool with. I'm cool. Hey, you want to buy yourself a new fucking 97-inch television set, for $122 at Walmart? Go for it, because that's what you need on your wall. I mean, your whole wall. But
well,
still.
Let me tell you something about electronics. I just recently found this out.
Okay.
And it's disturbing.
Okay.
And I can't believe it actually happens here on 2 counts. 1, that it's legal, and 2, the American people are stupid as shit to fall for it.
Okay.
I'm sure they still have these kind of sales today. But do you remember when they used to have Black Friday sales? 4-head DVR VCR, $20.
Yeah.
Limit 10.
Yes.
Everybody be fighting each other and fucking each other up to be the first 10 to get in line. Go in there and get your Tiwamamu.
Yeah.
Tiwachabaduda VCR.
Yeah.
You take it home.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to tell you, it's made with $20 parts.
Right, yeah. It lasts a week, it's busted.
Right.
Yeah.
This happens a lot with electronics.
Oh, yeah.
So why is that legal, and why do people keep falling for the fucking shit? Well, first of all, I didn't find out about this until this year, so I can see why people would fall for it, because they don't know. They don't know it's shit. It's garbage.
Right.
But it's also interesting that I remember this too, because I fell for it. 15 years ago, maybe. Me and my wife were Christmas shopping, and VCRs were only $20 or $30. And on the thing was 4-head VCR.
Yeah.
Well, the 4-head's better than 2-head, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't matter when it's a piece of fucking crap.
That's right, yeah. It's
so
the same shit.
Your 4-head, okay. Well, now you have a broke down 4-head VCR that doesn't play anything anymore. It's still better than that broken down 2-head VCR. But they threw that in there just to make me think. I am just to sweeten that. I am getting an even bigger steal. I'm ripping these guys off so bad. I should feel guilty about it.
That, believe it or not, still happens to this fucking day.
With electronics, or does it happen with everything?
Electronics, with everything actually, with everything. But electronics is so much easier to be able to do that.
You won't get no cheap Christmas towels from jeffanddan.com.
That's right. Those are only the good stuff right there. This is the snowflake version. The snowflake version of the Jeff and Dan towel. You can get yours right now, $29.99. Buy it today.
Shit stain not included.
We could put one on it for you if you'd really like.
Ooh.
Scented. Smells like old corn.
It smells like poo, Daddy!
No, it still happens today, man. I felt so bad that a couple of years back, I had just started getting stuff back together again with my daughter, and we had just started the talking. And for Christmas, I bought her a DVD set to put in her car for her daughters, my granddaughters. And I thought, perfect gift, because it'll keep the kids occupied, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, oh man, Black Friday special, this sounds great. It's got 2 monitors, you can play little video games on it, fucking amazing.
For a half an hour.
Well, exactly. Made by the what used to be the epitome of electronics in the United States by a brand called RCA. RCA used to be, if you bought a TV that was RCA, you were top of the line. That shit was amazing stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, RCA, it can't be bad. You know, hey, it's RCA, right? American made and, you know, quality stuff. So I get it, I give it to her. I shit you not even a week went by and it was busted. Yeah, she couldn't load a disk. I kept throwing an error on the screen, and I'm just like, oh man. I was like, this just really sucks, and I don't have any other money to go and buy her this, you know, like a really decent system.
And who keeps their receipt for $20?
Right, exactly. Well, it was a little more than that, but still, it was well under what I would normally have paid, you know, $120 or whatever for a DVD system that goes in a car. But I mean, I think I got it for like $60 or $50, somewhere in there. But I was just like, oh man. So I not only learned my lesson through RCA for that one, but I bought a couple of RCA, of course, Walmart Black Friday specials, tablets for the kids, for the boys, my boys. Small little 7-inch tablets, $20. I was like, oh man, Androids, can't go wrong with that. I can do all kinds of neat stuff with that. The first one fell, and it had a kid's coating silicone cover on it, and it fell and busted, smashed the glass in it. The other one, he went to try and plug it in, and the battery almost exploded. Yeah, it blew up like this big. It cracked the whole thing in half, like came apart and everything. Yeah, the battery's like really, really bad. I still had it there for a while. I was like, I wanted to sue him. I was like, I should sue him.
Again, how is this shit legal?
Yeah, exactly.
You mean to tell me no DA or no attorney generals in this nation have heard of this?
What? Sure. People selling cheap-ass VCRs that will break in 3 months?
Exactly.
They never taught that in law school.
Right. Yeah. I have no idea what they're doing here. What's going on, you know? Yeah, so that's my lesson. I've learned throughout time, if you're going to buy something, do a little bit of research on it, figure out what's going on. The one thing that the internet definitely is good for is deciphering reviews.
Yes.
If you got to look for something and you're like, dude, I want to buy this thing and I see it on Black Friday's on sale, let me go and see what the reviews say. And it's funny, people say, Best Buy. Best Buy still exists because it's the place you go to look at the item you're going to buy on Amazon. Which is absolutely true for the most part, except for Black Friday. People stand in line to buy cheap shit at Best Buy on Black Friday. But that's the thing. I think the rest of the world is backwards like that. If you're in the store and you're getting ready to buy something, you're like, oh man, this has got a really good price on it and everything. I'm going to go look at Amazon and see what the hell the reviews are on it to see what people think. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, it's got 2 stars out of 5. That's not good.
And you still buy it.
And I still buy it. It depends on what I'm going to use it for. If I'm just going to wipe my ass with it, then yeah, I'm probably just going to buy it. This toilet paper's got great reviews. I know it says it's a tablet, but it's actually toilet paper. So, yeah. You might as well just take that $20, curl it up, roll it up, and then wipe your ass with it. You know what I mean? That's just kind of what it is. So, yeah. But Black Friday, to me, has lost all meaning, to be honest with you, because, number one, the majority of places, okay, I'll take for example, let's just do the nation's biggest retailer, Walmart. I started receiving Black Friday ads from Walmart a month before Black Friday. Okay? Of course, they're like, our pre-Black Friday sales. Our Black Friday sales are amazing. Look what you can get on Black Friday. Then 3 days before that, which was like Monday or Tuesday, of the week of Thanksgiving, I started getting ads. Or I started getting emails from Walmart, and they were saying, hey man, you come and get this stuff now. Come buy this shit now. This is Black Friday quality stuff, but because we're sending you an email, you're special. We're going to give it to you for that price right now.
I wonder if the other 5 million people that are on that email list. No, they couldn't have it.
No. It's got to be special just for me.
Yeah.
Walmart's like, Jeff, we're giving this fucking special to you. You're the one that's getting it. You're the one that gets to put it in your basket and buy it right now. This special low price of whatever.
So, therefore, Walmart, Black Friday means nothing as far as the consumer goes.
Exactly. Now, Black Friday comes and goes. Saturday comes up, get more. Oh, we've extended our Black Friday. Okay, wait a minute. You've already started Black Friday way before Black Friday. Then you had Black Friday. Now you've extended Black Friday.
I think what they're doing is they're hammering on the people that just are Black Friday crazy.
Yeah.
And there's quite a bit of them.
I think so. Then you get to Sunday, and they're like, we've extended it one more day. Because maybe they're not getting the sales.
Sunday, Black Sunday.
Right, exactly. Then they go to Cyber Monday. As soon as they jump over that whole fucking weekend to get to Cyber Monday, which was yesterday, they're just like, oh my God, you missed the Black Friday sales. Guess what? You can get them on Cyber Monday.
Oh, that's for sales.
Yeah.
No wonder that Kmart rep kind of looked at me funny whenever I said I'd get some cyber going. I thought it was for sex. I am so embarrassed. Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. That's right.
It turned out to be alone in my bathroom with my hand Monday.
Alone in their bathroom with my hand Monday.
Thanks, Walmart.
Cyber Monday comes along. I get an email that says, hey, man, Cyber Monday, you can pick up all the stuff you missed on Black Friday, plus these 1,000 different things. I'm like, but wait a minute. I saw some of these things on Black Friday. No, you didn't. Walmart's like, no, you didn't. You didn't see that. No, you didn't see that, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't see that. See, it's on Cyber Monday now. Okay, cool. Cyber Monday finishes. I get an email this morning. Cyber Monday's been extended. You son of a bitch. I'm like, you know what? Stop fucking calling it Black Friday. Stop calling it Cyber Monday. Just fucking call it what it is. We need to sell this shit. We want you to fucking buy it. Buy it now.
We need you in our stores.
Exactly. We need to maintain our fucking upper echelon fucking, mobility and this hugeness of being Walmart, But they're not the only ones to do it, man.
Oh, they're all doing them. They're all doing it.
Target, Sam's Club, fucking...
And if one does it, they have to do it.
Yeah, they all have to do it.
But, Black Friday has changed. It used to be, all right, everybody ate Thanksgiving dinner, and they're all winding down in the evening, and some are going to bed because they got to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning to go to the store and wait in line until the store actually opens at 5 or 6 in the morning.
Right.
Now, Black Friday, open at midnight.
Yeah, or Black Friday, or Thursday, we're opened up right after, at 6 o'clock. Yeah. Walmart's open at 6 p.m. Target, 6 p.m. Freaking Best Buy, 6 p.m. Lowe's and Home Depot. What? Who the fuck's buy? I did. Dude, I bought most of my flooring from fucking Home Depot on Black Friday. Now, here's the thing. I remember when it was like this. Thursday morning, it was Thanksgiving. You got a big fucking newspaper. That shit was this big around. Like, you could have set it on fire and it would have taken 7 hours for that bitch to burn out. That's how fucking thick that newspaper was. And inside that newspaper, you had all of your advertisements, your circulars. And that's what you had to rely on. That was the only thing you had to rely on. You knew nothing. You were so fucking excited because you got that shit on Thursday and you were like, yes, I've got phone books that are smaller than this goddamn newspaper, but I've got my fucking, I know what's on sale. I know what I'm going to buy.
Some people were circling it. Okay, we got to go here.
Yes, you just rip it out. And then you had to make sure it was nothing on the other side that you wanted. And then you took the little things and you made fucking, They don't do that shit anymore.
No.
As a matter of fact, the internet has become a giant circus for Black Friday event stuff. The Black Friday events online now, there's actually literally websites built around Black Friday ads.
Look, Black Friday is just way bigger than I thought it was.
It's tremendously fucking huge. As a matter of fact, there's the one site that we really, really love, and it would be really cool if we could actually get them to be a sponsor. Slick Deals is the name of the site. Slickdeals.net. Huge. It's enormous. I mean, it is amazingly huge. And they have their own Black Friday section. It is nothing but the advertisements for Black Friday. You can go in and click on the store of your choice, and it will show you all of the stuff that they're going to have on sale. Weeks before Black Friday ever comes around. Weeks. Dude, I was looking at freaking Walmart and Target and all of these like weeks before Thanksgiving.
Dude, with your Black Friday, did you go this year?
No, my wife did.
Did she save any money? Did she really save any money?
Yes. Yes, she did save money. She did save money, but that's the thing. How much money is it really that you're saving during this time period?
That's what I wonder.
Because I've seen, you see sometimes the car commercials do this on TV sometimes. The biggest sale of the year. Even furniture stores do that. Our biggest sale of the year. And you know it's bullshit. And you're thinking to yourself, maybe not.
I'll
It's
just
not
wait
that
till the
big.
next quarter whenever you have your other biggest sale of the
Right,
year.
exactly. But that's the thing. You get those things where they're like, oh, the biggest sale of the year. And you're like, oh, man. I gotta get in there now. I gotta go do this stuff now. And then you pay close attention to just look at one thing that you really want, and then watch over time. Okay, there are some things on this planet that will never go down in price, ever. They might have a little bit of a sale, but they're not gonna. I'll give you a couple of good examples. One would be Microsoft Windows. That never goes on sale.
Don't have to.
Exactly, because you're going to need it, you're going to have to buy it. You will occasionally find a percentage off, but that's about it. You're never going to find like a huge, or you're never going to see over a period of time where, oh, Microsoft Windows has dropped to $79. You know what I mean? It never does that. Microsoft Xbox controllers, they're always $50. Always $50. If you want to buy a controller, it's $50. Until it's Black Friday, then it's $39. Ooh, I'm saving a whole $10. Most people are like, oh my God, that's a savings, I gotta buy that. But I'm thinking, it's not that big of a savings. You know what I mean? It is, but it isn't. I do see other times of the year. Another good one is KitchenAid. The mixers. Almost never go on sale. They're always the same price. Dyson vacuum cleaners. Always the same price. But if you pay close attention and you watch, right now, everybody's like, oh my God, you can get this so much cheaper. I can buy this KitchenAid right now for $219. Well, it's originally $229. Right. And throughout the year, at certain points, at first it doesn't seem like much, but President's Day comes up and it's like, oh, we're having a President's Day sale and this is the lowest prices you'll see ever. It turns out to be the same price, $219. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, just 4th of July sale, and it's $219.
Or they'll change it around like Turkey Hill used to do this.
Get 1 gallon of ice, 1/2 gallon of ice cream at regular price. Get the second one half off.
Right.
And that would come out to like $5 for 2 half-gallons of ice cream.
Right.
And 2 months later, 2 half-gallons of ice cream, $5. 2 for $5.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. And it's ridiculous because I'm thinking to myself, it's just bullshit. You know what I mean? Only every once in a while do they backdoor what I call, they blow out. I call it backdooring because it's like, I just backdoored my pants, just shit my pants. No, but they totally blow shit out. Per square foot, I hate Home Depot. I hate home improvement stores to begin with, big box stores. I go there all the time. Don't get me wrong, I shop there because I got tons of shit to buy. But I hate them because they do certain things in certain ways. One of those is, I'm going to buy plank flooring, which is this long. It's only this wide. And they're going to sell it to me by the square foot. So it's 3 feet, 4 feet long, and this wide, but they're gonna sell it to me by the square foot. And I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that? Just sell it to me, whatever the hell the box is. You know what I mean? So they end up selling it to you 25 cents a square foot, which is amazing. It's a pretty good price. And that's what I'm talking about, the blowout deals. And usually on Black Friday, they call them doorbusters. Oh man, we're going to break down the doors in order to get this fucking price, 25 cents for this, you know. I just think that's really what Black Friday should be, just nothing but doorbusters. Fuck all the other shit, just you know, KitchenAid mixer $2.19, yeah, okay, I've seen that before. Give me the 25-cent flooring, you know what I mean? That's what I want. But you don't see people doing that. They intersperse all the other crap with these little teeny tiny other little ads and their little displays that say, okay, here's what the doorbusters are.
What I think is going on, and it's probably what really is going on, is they'll take a couple of hot things that they know people want, people will buy, and they'll put them at crazy, ridiculous prices.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
That's to get you in.
It's a draw.
And
right.
once you're in, you don't realize it, but now the rubber balls are now $1 more, and a big, giant, colorful thing right there. Oh, I want a colorful rubber ball.
Right.
And it's like, so you end up getting that, and that's more money than what you.
Right.
The bottom line is these sales are to get people in.
Right.
To buy their goods at regular prices.
Yes.
Or not more.
And to you cheap bastards like me and my wife who go in and just buy the doorbuster shit and leave.
And there are plenty of people with that. And
There are. Walmart has those, and I'll tell you right now, Walmart does the one thing that they always do, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, it's really the draw you're talking about. $2 DVDs. You get in there and you're like, holy shit, brand new movies, $2. You get in there, you open up one of these DVDs, it's just slack. It's like junk.
Rambo 9.
Yes. Well, no, the movies are good quality. It's just when you open up the DVD, the thing's made cheaply, the DVD's shitty quality, you're just like, okay, I got what I paid for.
Looks
It's
like
my
they
$2.
printed this off in the back room.
Exactly. Somebody's back there and printing them off. Exactly. $2 each you get, but that's what they're using as their draw. They got these things at 90 cents each. They're not really losing money on them.
I got to piss again.
You're gonna pee again?
Oh my god.
You're gonna becoming an old man.
I am an old man.
Holy shit! So Black Friday. I hate Black Friday, man. We gotta get rid of Black Fridays, yo. We gotta get rid of it. It's just not worth it. Not worth the Black Fridays. Not worth the specials. I think we're gonna have to go to 20-minute shows. Jeez. Says I haven't logged my meal in today. What are you gonna do? Yeah, that's right. Old Jeffy's counting calories. Trying to do that. Trying to lose some weight. Yes. Trying to lose some weight. Ooh, I do want to make a shout out. To our friend
Did you miss me?
Danica Denali.
Danica Denali. How's she
Yes.
doing?
She's doing pretty well.
All right. I haven't talked to her in.
Oh, I know. Well, you don't want to necessarily know that anybody's talked to her, but
What?
yes, that's Danica. Oh my God, he needs glasses too. What the fuck, man?
Has she listened to our show?
She has apparently listened to partial bits of our show and stuff. Yes, but she is a.
She's pretty.
Yes, she's an AVN.
A what?
Adult Video Network.
Oh, porn.
Yes.
Oh.
She's a star. Anyway,
she's a porn star?
Yes.
Oh.
And she's very concerned about her one account that she has here on Twitter, Danica X Denali X, which is they're getting ready to change their terms of service, so they can more easily shadow ban people. Yeah. It's
well, first of all, what's shadow banning?
Shadow banning is the process by which they go and make it so that people have a more difficult time following or finding you.
Oh, they're doing it to be dicks and pricks.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah.
But it's not Twitter's fault necessarily. It is in their coding, but it's just the way that they want to be able to take you out of the system for a little bit and make it so that people aren't, you know what I mean, like able to follow or see what you're saying. So
what is Danica's problem?
She doesn't want that to become a situation. She's worried that she's not gonna get as many fans or followers because of them doing that to her because she's an adult video star.
Tell her not to worry. She's not in politics.
Okay.
What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck are we talking about, man?
I think Twitter and Facebook are getting politically involved.
Oh, yeah.
And
Definitely.
they're doing shit like that just to silence people they don't like.
I think yes and I think no, but I think the majority of it would happen to be that they want to be able to do it to a lot of different people who they don't necessarily agree with. Is that what you're trying to say? If they don't agree with your politics, they don't agree with what you're doing? Yeah, I think that is true. But I think Twitter's doing that more than Facebook. Facebook, on the other hand, is just being a dick all around.
Well...
And then they want me to fucking go out and buy their cute little fucking thing to put in my house so that I can do video calls with people. And I'm like, you know what? No, I don't need Facebook's...
I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah, the portal. I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I already have my own little setup here. I don't need that shit. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah. What else were we going to talk about? Oh, yeah.
We were talking about the a community project we had. We were talking about what's new for the show.
Yes. Okay. What's the community project?
Well, we are going to team up with porn stars.
All right.
And we're going to create new Twitter accounts.
All right.
No, actually, dude, I got this idea from the Boy Scouts of America. Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you ever been a scout?
Yes, I was a Cub Scout.
I was not allowed to be a scout. I wanted to be a scout. Okay, whatever. That's fine. No problem.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me be a Boy Scout because I had to eat a brownie.
You just had to go and do it, didn't you?
I did. It was there. I had to fucking do it. Anyway.
They used to teach good stuff.
Yeah.
To boys.
Yes. They still do for the most part, but they're money centric now.
I don't really get involved with them now. I'm not interested now.
Yeah.
But a couple of things they would teach was practical stuff like knots, knives, boats, how to row, survival, fire.
Yeah.
Good stuff for young men to know.
Yes, good survival needs.
And have fun doing it with their buddies.
Yes.
The other thing that they taught was a little bit of morals, a little bit of respect,
right.
A little bit of community service.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, yeah.
What if we took that idea and created it for young men, not under 21, but young broken men that find themselves in jail or headed for jail?
Okay.
Let's just say Jimmy never had a father.
Okay.
And he got in some trouble and he's stealing cars and he's doing drugs. And he's 22 years old now. And he's headed for jail.
Okay.
Why can't the Men Scouts of America... No, that doesn't sound very good at all. Take them and retrain them. That's a horrible word to use, but essentially that's all I'm thinking of doing them. teaching them morals, teaching them respect, teaching them useful things, and maybe even encouraging them to go back to school. Because I think, and I think a lot of the problems in our society can be overcome with education.
Sure.
Now, I'm not talking about education, how to put a rubber on a cucumber,
Right. Yeah.
or how not to hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
I'm talking about real skills.
Yeah.
How to lay brick.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, how to spell.
That's a very simple one.
Or how to read and write.
Yeah.
But some of these people are 8th grade dropouts. And dude, their spelling is ferocious.
Yeah.
Her-
Ferocious.
Yeah, that's a new word.
Horrendous and ferocious mixed together. Ferocious.
Yeah! I just feel like that there's some kind of Horatio Gates joke in there. It was.
Yeah. Horatio Kane.
Oh, hey, Kane. Yeah, Horatio Gates was the general. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the scout idea really sucks, but I don't think it's going over so good. But I just think that we need to do something with broken men in our society.
Yeah.
Now, some people, I have heard that the owner of Chick-fil-A supports a charity
That's Kathy Dennis.
working with children because he says, and he's right, it's easier to build boys than to mend men.
Yes.
And that is so true. He's absolutely correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we just can't say, he's a man, fuck him. And just, the hell with him. We'll just concentrate on the children. He's 23. He still has a lot of life left in him.
Oh, yeah.
And he can still do a lot of good.
A lot of responsibility time left over, yeah.
But he needs to be taught.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And- Usually, these broken men do not come from the service.
No.
The armed services, the military, really does take young men and shape and form them into respectable people.
As long
It
as they
really
take-
does.
Yeah,
As long as they take and
Yeah.
they submit to it.
Yes. Yeah, as long as they actually are okay with that, then that's true.
And it works.
Yeah.
They come out with manners. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, they come out with that. They come out with skills.
I'm just thinking, though, dude, we can't keep throwing people in jail. Like, you got somebody that steals cars, and you put him in jail for 5 years.
Because they do it.
You really think you're doing him a favor by locking him up with child molesters and murderers?
No. No.
You're just going to teach him to be better at his craft.
Right.
You're going to teach him to be trickier.
You're gonna give
And
him
you're going to
some
make him angrier.
solidarity with brotherhood.
So what do you got when he comes out? A bigger problem.
Right.
Unless you keep him in there until he's old and feeble and can't do nothing.
Recidivism, yeah. That's the thing, man, and that's the problem. Is they're not doing that. That's what that whole thing is supposed to be about. Is sending somebody to jail is supposed to be about correcting the problems that they did.
Well, they
punishing them for what they did, but not correcting the problems is what's happening.
They call it reform.
Yes.
There ain't no reform there.
There's no reform right
There's
there.
no reform there.
Right. There's nothing in there that's causing them to go, oh, wow, you know what, I did wrong. I'm just going to get back out and do better. You know what I mean? Nothing tells them to do better. It's all because you punished me and put me behind bars. Rap guys, there's some there were used to be a rap guy thing where it was like, oh man, you want to be a rap god, you got to spend time in prison for killing somebody or doing something, and that was like a big thing for them. And it's like, it's stupid. It's really, really stupid. That's not something you really want to be able to do with your life. You want to be able to succeed, and you don't have to do that. You don't have to kill somebody or do some kind of crazy gangster shit in order to become something bigger. You can be something bigger without any of that
Okay.
stuff.
So you want to be a rap star. I understand that. I don't like rap, but I understand. But I respect your
Yeah.
artistry.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Sure.
You're going to need another skill, though.
Sure. Oh, yeah,
You
definitely.
know, keep doing your rap.
Yeah.
Keep doing it.
Yeah,
But you need another skill. What else do you like to do?
exactly. And that's the thing. There's nothing else there for them to be able to do.
So they got to train them.
Yeah, and that's the problem. You don't have any other skills. You want to be able to be a rap artist. and nobody's willing to give you a break. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go work at McDonald's? Sure, you can do that, but it's probably not a good idea.
And I know something else that I think would, again, education is the key to overcoming a lot of our problems.
Yeah.
And I think we can start by mandatory civics classes for everybody over 21 years old. Most of them don't even know. Most of
Yeah.
Most
how do you
of them,
write a check? You know, how do you do your taxes? How do you do any of that shit?
or vote, or how does he get to be? What's a school board member?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Or
No, instead our schools are teaching mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell. It's like, fucking A, man. All right, well, that's great. Now tell me how to do taxes. You know, I have
Yeah.
no fucking clue. I'd actually thought about that, man. I thought about that recently, and it has been provoked in my mind several times. It would be good to create a class like that. Usually places have like a little community center or whatever where you can go and do stuff like teach little classes and things like that. And I thought to myself, man, you know what would be really great is to take those kids that are getting ready to graduate high school, or the kids that have graduated high school and have no fucking clue about any of this shit, about what life's getting ready to throw at them. Take them and train them to know what they need to know.
here's a helper idea. Find some of the ones. Let's just take a little experiment. Let's just go find 10 kids,
Okay.
10 young adults,
Okay.
and reform them like maybe we're thinking that it should be. Educate them, re-educate them, and give them civics classes and good things to learn.
Right.
Let's go find ones that are already in the system. And, Your Honor, can you give us these 10 kids and a grant?
Your Honor's not going to give us the grant, but yeah, he can give us the 10 kids. I'm pretty sure.
But if we could find somebody to, I
Like a
guess
project.
maybe we're yeah. Let's just see if it would work. I'm not saying we do this, but
Right.
let's just see if society won't. Let's take 10 kids. Let's take 20, 2 from each set of. One kid here is from the projects. This other kid's a rich white kid. I don't know where the
Rural
fuck
kid.
he went
Yeah,
wrong.
exactly.
Take them in, a set of 2 for each one,
Okay.
and compare them and see how they do.
Okay.
I say 2 of each one because
You're not saying black, white, black, white. You're saying one that has had a chance to grow up with knowledge and understanding the rich kid. It doesn't matter what color they are. And then the child who hasn't had so much of that, you know, could be brought up in a trailer park upbringing with a very limited educational experience, or an inner city youth. Any of those. Doesn't matter what color they are. Just, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Are you saying take them before they've hit the system the wrong way? or
no.
are you
Well,
saying after?
I say go in and get them while they're in the system, because if it'll work when they're in the system, if we get them they become respectable citizens, then we can get them before they get in the system too. It'll work before then.
Yeah. Yeah, if they go all the way through the system. Yeah, then that would really suck for them. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. And it's something that eventually, could lead to an extensive nonprofit situation where you could become like a...
I just think that we're just throwing a lot of lives away just by...
Well, I think that's also what Boys and Girls Club's about. It's trying to teach them how to do the stuff before they actually...
They do go after the
lesser,
youth.
Yeah, the ones that are more problematic and the ones
Yes.
that the other one too is Big Brothers, Big Sisters. I actually had a big brother at one point in time. I mean, I do now, but I actually had one guy that came to visit with me, and went out and did some stuff with me, and went out and threw ball and everything, and seemed like a nice guy, but just didn't. I don't know. I don't even remember what happened with that. I guess the guy just gave up on being a big brother. He's like, "You fucked me up for the rest of my life. I ain't doing this shit no more." You know what I mean? It's kind of a cool idea to do that, but we live in such a day and age now. It's like taking on the responsibility of somebody else. I mean, you have to worry about not only just the regular responsibilities of taking care of and watching over this other person's child, but then you also have to worry about things like them coming back and saying some shit on you that never happened. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he tried to break my arm, or oh, he tried to touch me on my pee-pee. Or, you know what I mean? That kind of shit where you're just like, I don't want to fucking have to deal with that. You know what I mean?
You'd have to put up some safeguards, and I think one of the safeguards you'd have to do is, first of all, I hate to say it and I hate to use this word, but you have to go institutionalized.
Oh, yeah.
Until you can soap them up enough.
All right, calm down there, Jerry Sandusky. Shit.
You're the one that thought about.
Yeah. See, soap them up. What the fuck, man?
Well, I was just, lubricating them. So when they go in the system. No, but I think they would need institutionalized just to get the rules down.
Okay.
And like you said, you'd have to be watching somebody else's kid or watching this adult
Right.
24 hours, 7 days a
Right.
week. Therefore, you have to institutionalize them for a little while, and you would need 24-hour staff.
Almost like a halfway house kind of situation.
I think that's probably the job of halfway houses, but they can't do their job anymore.
Well, they don't. Halfway houses are just a place for them to be able to stay and hang their hat, whereas they don't have a system in place to promote these children or adults or whatever into something better. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't have what we're talking about. They would just have, make sure you get here on time. This is what time you got to be home. You can go to work, you can go to school, you can do whatever you need to do, but you need to be back here. This is your curfew. You know what I mean? Like, they give them sets of rules, and that's pretty much all they do. Whereas what you're talking about is one step further. It's almost counseling in a way, for the most part. I don't know, man. It's something worth exploring.
I think what I'm getting at is education. If you could teach somebody, let's take me, okay. I'm headed for a life of something bad because that's the only way I know out.
Right.
And you come along and say, I'm going to teach you how to paint cars because you like painting.
Right.
So you teach me how to paint cars. Now I got a skill. And you've given me some other knowledge and information. And now, sit me down. You're getting ready to be released. You can either go paint cars and have a family and live a good, productive life, or you can just go head right back down the way you were heading and go right back to jail. Where do you think most of them would pick?
Probably go and paint cars.
That's what I think too. I mean, if
Probably.
you give,
There's
if you
some people
enlighten them.
Yeah, there's some people you just can't reach, though.
I know, but if you could still find a way to enlighten them, look, here it is. Here's your choices.
Right.
Are you going to take the sack full of money behind door number 1?
Yeah.
Or are you going to take what's behind bars number 2?
Right. Exactly.
There's your choices, son.
Right. Well, that's what being in prison is supposed to teach them.
But they're not.
Teach them
They're not.
it's supposed to give them a taste of what they don't want to have to come back to. But it really doesn't work like that. I mean,
you don't want to have to come back to. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to come back to jail. It's time for you to get out. Go out. What are you going to do? You ain't going to get no job right away. Or you ain't going to get no job other than washing dishes. That don't pay enough money. Hardly enough money to eat, let alone anything else. So what else are you going to supplement that income? Oh, you used to steal. Wow, well, let's go out and steal.
Right, exactly.
There you
Back to
are.
recidivism. Yeah. Speaking of which, the state of Pennsylvania used to have it where if you committed a crime, no matter what the crime was, I mean, it was pretty specific crimes, but if you committed a crime, you would lose your license.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make it tougher to be a productive citizen.
So if you had a drug paraphernalia charge, you would lose your license. The Senate, the Congress and the governor worked together, and they've rescinded that, which is great. I think that's amazing. That's a great job. It's about time somebody fucking focused on that and did that, because there were so many complaints of people that were coming out of prison or coming out of jail who had done time, who had successfully tried to clean themselves up, and could not get a fucking job because they couldn't get their fucking license. PennDOT would not give it back to them. And it's like, well, what are they supposed to do? I mean, you can rely on public transportation only so much, but till the point where it's broken down and the system screws you, and then you lose your job, and then you have to go back to a crappy way of life. So, yeah, so they finally took that. Now the only problem is it only started this year or some point when he signed it into law. From that point forward, PennDOT can't take your license away for, crimes that have nothing to do with driving. But the people that, are retroactive, they're shit out of luck. So now they're trying to straighten that out. They're trying to get that so that those people can get their license back now too. Which I think is a really great idea.
Well, yeah, and I hate to give the man credit, but it is Governor Wolf that's doing that.
Yeah.
And Governor Wolf is offering pardons right now. I don't know if you knew that.
Yes.
So if you could get these pardons, I'm going to go see if I can get that jaywalking charge taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's the thing, too, is there are certain laws on the books that I think are just stupid like that.
And there's plenty of them.
Yeah.
What was the connection to begin with?
Exactly. Nothing. There was no connection to it. They just wanted it to be a difficulty for you.
They just want to kick some more sand in your face.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it was, and that's the way they had written laws was that PennDOT can take your license away, and it's like, but why? You know what I mean? And then you have to go in front of a judge, and if you even got a chance to go in front of a judge, you'd have to take a lawyer with you. One you had to pay for because they wouldn't, put it up for, free. And then you had to pay this lawyer to bitch and gripe and complain that you need a bread and butter license, which is just stupid. Stupid. So I'm glad that that's actually on the books and out of our system. I think it's a good thing. So hopefully we can continue progressing a little bit more forward instead of being this ass-backward state that we've been for God knows how long. Anyway, what else do we have?
We're moving the show in a whole new direction.
Going back to the future. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Marty!
Oh, God, Doc! Yeah. So, my wife hates it when I say that. I do it a lot. Yeah, no.
What?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no?
Yeah, when I go, yeah, no. She says to me the other day, she goes, you say that a lot and it's annoying. And I said, I do not. Yeah, no. I don't do that. No, but, see? No, but,
I got a word that my wife says I just absolutely grind my teeth when I hear it because I can't stand it.
Yeah.
And she uses it regularly.
Yeah.
She'll yawn, oh, butt nuggets. No, wait. Fudge nuggets. Fudge nuggets.
Ew.
It's like,
yeah.
stop saying that word.
Fudge nuggets.
Yeah.
It makes me think of
But that's
dirty
okay.
brown turds.
That's okay.
We are moving the show back to a podcast. We have decided that we are too ugly to be on video.
We're going to be doing a video podcast, which would be a vodcast.
A vodcast.
Yeah.
So we're going to be...
Or a pidio.
You're still going to be... That's a good one. I like that one. It's a pidio. You're still going to be able to see us from the side, but we're going back to the old format of having the microphones in front of our faces. And we'll still be able to show you video stuff. You'll be able to see things, but it won't be as direct as it is right now. We're not going to be having a conversation with you. He and I are going to have conversations with one another. And then, like I said, we'll be able to show you, put up on the screen if we have
Pie
something
charts.
else. Yes. We'll have a whole bunch of different things that we can show you, bar graphs or news reports or
Pictures.
Right, things to associate with whatever it is we're talking about. But at the same time, you'll still be able to see us. So look for that at the beginning of the new year. It looks like we're going to be doing it January 7th.
January
So,
7th, Tuesday
yes.
night.
But we are going to take a holiday hiatus until that point. Basically, just the next couple of weeks, a month, I guess, before we actually say, so we can get the new studio area done.
We have to get the new studio area done. Plus, I got a lot of Santa Claus elf cookies that I need to put in Christmas sandwich bags.
That's right. Yes. Into the redefined aluminum foil with wreaths and little
I forgot.
stockings on the outside of that shit.
Forgot to mention red-colored saran wrap.
Yeah. So you get some red saran wrap on your cookies. So we got some stuff we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing that, putting that forward, putting our best foot forward, if you will, in order to get a new show, brand new, hopefully really, really cool. But we're going to be able to go back to using the fart machine, which is one of my favorites. I know Dan used to like playing with that, too.
I love the sound effects. That
Yeah.
just added to the... It was the salt on the meat.
Yes, exactly. And we're not sure if we're doing thematic yet, but we're going to talk about that. We've been discussing how we're going to move forward with that. I think what we might do is kind of what we used to do in the past, where we had like a theme opening, and then from there just go wherever the hell, just swerve all over the road and then finally hit a brick wall at some point.
And we are open for suggestions. What's the email, Jeff?
The email is jeffanddan@jeffanddan.com.
That's really easy to remember. jeffanddan@jeffanddan.com.
Yes.
If you've got any suggestions, we would love to hear them.
That's right. Let us know what you think, man. If you'd like to hear us do something specific. The other thing, too, is that we're going to be able to go back to audio commercials, which is something that we used to do a lot of in the past.
Commercials and skits.
Yes, where we had a lot of fun with those. You can go back through our library and see the stuff that we used to do. But yeah, it should be a little bit more. The good thing is it'll be a little bit more intimate. It'll be us talking to you, but basically still talking to one another. And you'll be able to hear our voices perfectly, a lot more clearly. And we're just going to have a really good time with it.
And you are going to be entertained. I am so looking forward to doing this new part of the show.
Yes, you guys will be turned on. Oh, I can see your nipples getting hard already. So, that is basically what's going down for us for the future, man. We have about a month left. We're going to move into yet another studio and get that going. And then, of course, we will also continue doing some of our little video spoofs and stuff like that, too, just to have a little bit of fun.
We do have one small minor piece of bad news. Our lovely Nazi flags will be taken down and no longer seen.
That's right. Yeah, you won't be able to see those. You're going to see the sides of our ugly mugs, and that's about it.
Yeah.
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 So that's about all for that. Anywho. So, yeah. So, I think, how much time we got left? Well, we got a couple of minutes left. We got anything you want to talk about?
At this particular juncture, stay the course. Imprudent.
Stay the
Be imprudent. And my George Bush isn't very good.
1,000 points of light. Yeah.
What George Bush sounds like today.
Yeah. It's just gas releasing from the corpse.
If he ain't already liquid.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, just bones congealing with crappiness of like worm food. Yeah, that's terrible. I know we're horrible people. Just real quick, the leaders of Google have stepped down.
I heard something was going on. What's going on?
Brandon Page have stepped down. They're no longer going to be the CEO and president of the company. They're moving it to Sundar Pichai, and he's going to be leader of both Alphabet and Google. Alphabet's the parent company that owns Google. Initially, it was just Google, but then they wanted to make sure that the FTC was not going to create problems for them, so they created a parent company called Alphabet. which then supposedly bought Google, which is
It ain't a
bullshit.
parent company. It's a fucking shield.
It is, yeah, it is.
You can't blame 'em.
It's an umbrella. It's an umbrella. Yeah, it's just basically it's like to keep them together. But then they were able to put together things like our wonderful YouTube, and have those little subsidiaries or whatever, even though they're all still just under Google. So they're stepping down. The reasons are not given, but they are staying on the board. They're staying on as shareholders. They're staying on as co-founders, and they're staying on as people who have some general input into the company. But they said that Google's their baby and that they have nursed this baby for 21 years.
It's time to kick Junior out of the house now. Come on.
Time to pull him off the tee.
But Dad,
Yeah, exactly. There's just a whole lot of fucked up with what you just said. Yeah, because he's nursing on his dad. That's just really fucked up. But so good luck to those guys who are multi-billionaires. I don't think they need it. Honestly, I think they
why
are.
work?
Yeah, they don't have to. I mean, they don't really have to. Hey, we got winked at.
Right, that was...
It's a party. Watch, it goes a party on the video. It's pretty cool. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Right about now.
Here, boom. Right.
You did that with your phone, I noticed.
No, look at that. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's cool.
That's
so
Jeff's
cool.
Christmas blinking lights.
Ringing up these lights. Yeah, so, that's pretty much, we have gone way over shit.
Yeah, we're only 1 minute away from an entire hour.
Yeah, so it says we've been on for an hour and 6 minutes, but I don't know, maybe.
If you're still tuned in, you're probably sleeping.
If you're still tuned in, you've probably nodded off and driven off the highway. So we're going to cut it there. We will discuss whether or not we're going to do another one. We might do a post show here in a couple of minutes. But very good, man. We had an excellent time tonight. At least we're telling you, you had an excellent time tonight.
And you better believe it.
That's right. You better believe what we say to you, because that's what we're telling you. Anyway, so definitely. I think we're good for this episode.
Stay tuned.
Yes. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe. Let us know. Say, hey man, we'd love to give you a spanking or something. Let us know what's going down. Visit us at jeffanddan.com. And then you can also visit us at Twitter and on Facebook too. And then, of course, our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I am Jeff.
I am Dan. Thanks for tuning in.
You guys have yourself a wonderful evening or the rest of the day or whatever the hell.